We're okay. We've calmed down. We've got our heads together as much as we can after the gong show and chaos and just confusion that was last episode. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I highly recommend you go watch last episode because it was a gong show and we might have had the game breaking or the game breaking us. We're still not sure about that. Anyway though, hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In last episode, well, I just stated what happened last episode, so go watch it. And then come back here. You'll thank us. Or go, what the hell. Either way though, we are going to activate this elevator, which is moving us down to the platform. And now I still believe that this is what caused the doors to close or open. I don't know yet. Again, if you don't know what doors I'm referring to, again, go watch last episode. You'll thank me in the long term. Anyway though, the game would want you to go where the grate is leading you. To hell, apparently.
Yeah.
But not so. It actually wants you to step outside. Go off the railing. And this is a nice bit of environmental design that I really enjoy. You'd think, oh look, I'm gonna die. But thankfully, there are nice crystal cool pools in the water. And you're able to be fine.
Oh, I thought that light was a collectible.
It was teasing you. The game's playing with your emotions again, just like how I was doing last episode. But I'm gonna cut that joke off the heel because it's getting quite dull and boring. And driving us mad. Anyway, though, here though, you do have two optional areas, and these are very much worth your time in more ways than one. Because dun 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 dun, we have more collectibles. Not one, but two. But if you think it's going to be that easy, unfortunately not. Here we have Majestic Clone Barg. A unique Ponyo-like enemy with a demon face. And by demon face, I just mean he's got blue and purple. It's like a punk version of My Little Pony. Which, in all honesty, I wouldn't mind seeing. But anyway, though, Howl of Darkness is what he starts off with every type, and that's just a single Ether attack. Barrier, it just gives him Protect on Ether and Physical. Next is Cloak of Darkness, which gives him an Ether up, and then Horn Stab, which is pretty much like Gale Flash. This guy is emo to the max. Oh, look at me. I give Howl of Darkness. I'm in a Cloak of Darkness. And then I'll stab you if you get too close. Oh, I'm such a tortured soul because I'm so majestic? I don't know. Do goth people use the term majestic? Oh no, there are a few words in English language in which I wish came back. Like darn. Or shoot. In the pissed off context, not the actual. You know what? No, and never mind. This guy actually does have a topple spike. It isn't bad, but it does topple you. Doesn't do any damage, but it is simply a topple for topple. But if you want to mitigate that with a topple resist, that technically can work.
That's why Shulk's using Monado Purge so much.
Good boy, Shulk boy. We slapped you in the head enough times that he's actually learned. But apart from that, he doesn't really have much offense going for him, and that's actually a point I want to go over just as soon as this fight rears its end. Because this is another reason why this game definitely stands out and was definitely a breakaway hit when it first came out, and continues to be a great example of what JRPGs should be in future and current present time.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's stay focused.
First of all, though, the art box drops. That's
Vertigape.
That's a Vertigape. One every episode. The art box drops are Metal Blast, Burst End, Heal Blast, and Summon Bolt. But here, though, is when we get to the good stuff. We get Lazard for Dunban, Tynorm's for Rhine, Grace Bottom's Familiar, and Aether Arm's for Fiora. you're noticing that the game is giving you a boatload of goodies and specified for each character. Trinity for Sharla, Argos for Ryan as well, Titan Sabuns for... it can be anyone, but I'd like to assume it's going to be for Ryan because Titan.
I can guarantee Trinity is not going to be as good as a Gape.
No, it is not. And it's not going to be as prevalent. But also, the game also gives a slight reference to what it's hiding. Because if you notice, the unique monster's name on that was Clone. And what's a clone? A carbon copy. A mirror, if you will. But anyway, though, as you wrap your head around that mystery, I'll go back to the point I mentioned. You've heard me say time and time again during a boss fight or unique monster how when I talk about, you know, this guy just does like a single hit or just like a physical attack that does no effect, I don't make it a big of a deal because, in all honesty, Xenoblade is different because just doing damage outright isn't the be-all end-all of a JRPG. Whereas back in the classic days of like Final Fantasy, you know, the highest number wins.
Yeah.
You can do poison, but whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's how much damage you can do. Xenoblade, however, there's so much more in which you can do.
I love how it gives special attention to the debuffs.
Exactly. There's debuffs in which do a myriad of things that can cause your enemies to have a bad time, auras which give you either immunity to debuffs or gives you a buff yourself, and of course there's the intro of Topple, Spike, not to mention things that actually not only hinder your offense but your movement as well, like slow or bind. It culminates in so many other elements.
And it gives every gym something to do.
Exactly, and a lot of people can say, well, it's like Pokemon, you know, there's different attacks and it deals different results. But this is like Pokemon, but it keeps your head on a goddamn swivel. How is that not cool? Anyway though, what's not cool is Abominable Clone Barg. I wish I could say more, but it being a clone, yeah. It's literally got the same stats, the same attacks, so nothing much has changed. I do like the story it gives that not all of these things are bored of this place, that some of them are genetically enhanced or genetically made. So I guess we can call back to that. But I guess seeing how we're talking about things that are man-made, almost, I think I want to talk about just the story that Prison Island gives, but I feel like I'm going to need to get out of this room. To keep things brief, I do really enjoy how Fiora's days and how things get dire. Great. No, but I do like the story that this place tells me. From what we've seen so far in Prison Island, hasn't really been seeming like fit for purpose, does it?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's all I'll say. Oh, sorry. I guess one minor detail that's changed is that he does have a topple spike, but instead of toppling you, it dazes you. I mean, to some point, doesn't it kind of result in the same thing?
Yeah.
You can't move, you can't attack, and it's just one enemy who just either buffs himself up. Oh no. Anyway, that's a nice buff you have. Eat it. And with that, the clone has officially died. And do we get it again? No, but this guy can drop a gape, as well as other things. Let's get into the good stuff again. Oh, we get a bunch of good things, including Tension, Ether Burst, Argos Boots. Huh. Insert British joke here. And we get another Grace Top, Ether 5 Frame, Master Glasses, and Daedalus. Or
I feel spoiled.
because the game wants to reward you for exploring up to this point. And also, before I forget, the art books that clone drops is Head Shaker, Zero Gravity, Electric Gutbuster, and ironically, Summon Copy. So hey ho. Anyway though, to my point in which I was saying how this place doesn't look, or this is man-made or whatnot, let's talk about the context of the story as we climb onto a dragon's head. And into a pool of his, I'm going to assume, spit. Cause look at this area around us. It's pretty goddamn big, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is, at first glance, you would think, oh, Prison Island is like Zanza's home. You know, it's a place in which he resides. With what we've seen in the kitchen, and plus in this point, does this seem like a place of Zanza's height?
No.
I don't think so. My theory is we've talked about the giants to a certain extent here. What if Prison Island was like the home of the giants? And after all of the giants died or went missing, this place kind of got converted into a place for them. Seems kind of morbid.
You mean a prison for giants?
I don't know. I mean, would you give giants like a kitchen to use and a dining hall for them? I don't really know. It could be, but does that mean the High Entity imprisoned all of the giants? I don't know. You don't really know. There's so much you could take out of this. My point is, I find it kind of morbid how Zanza's taken something that belonged to the giants and now turned it into his own personal hellhole. Oh, speaking of hellhole, Dickson, we're back and your plan failed. Sorry. We don't care about that. Now it's boss time. Master Obart. They really like using the term Obart, don't they?
Yeah, I like the name, no.
Obart. Obart. What are you gonna do? Either way, one thing I want them to avoid going forward is toppling him because he does have a topple spike of straight 1000 damage.
That's why Shote used Purge.
Not incredible, but still is something to look out for. That attack he just did though is one of the things you should look out for. His talent art doesn't do much except blow you down in days, but that is something to be aware of. Annihilation is his other talent art, which is Ether, and that can topple you. Beam of Rampage is his craze state, and that can put him up as well. Oddly enough, this guy has a lock-on attack. When he's the only one in this arena and could be the only enemy you face unless you get extremely unlucky.
Thanks for healing yourself, Shulk.
You're welcome!
Yeah.
Hey, we're not done here yet. I'm not doing too well.
Shulk, I hate you. Shulk, I hate you. I hate you. His last attack that I want to be aware of is Royal Gravity, which is his awakening attack.
So tired. Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Yeah.
As we get pushed because it's trying to push us back. Dickson is trying to delay the goddamn inevitable. But with that, the way is open. And Dickson is once again running away, but in our sight. Before you go up, you want to come back to the goddamn side, because look at all this. If you haven't got the collectibles in Collectopedia, this is a very good chance for you to get all of them in theoretically one go. Not to mention, you want to get this. You goddamn want to get this. I was mentioning last episode about the respawns being a bit too cruel because because you have to go one way and back around should you die. It will eventually pop up, I swear. Game, please. Thank you very much. Kitchen door key. This makes sure that you don't have to go around in circles. You can just simply open the kitchen at your leisure, and you go back and through, and therefore shortcuts whenever you're ready. But now, what I said, let's go up. Empty throne. Seems kind of morbid. Like I said, I don't think if the giants ruled here, you wouldn't give one of them a throne, would you?
No.
But I don't know. I will say though, it's a subtle story. But I do kind of like what happened, the story around the giants. Who knows? Maybe in another world or another time we'll get context.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, though, let's keep going on. We are just gonna switch around here because the sky rays just will not let us be because they're jerk fishes. A jerk fish face? I don't know where I was going with that. I apologize. Either way, would you please leave us alone? Thank you very much. Now, we are here on the bridge. And this is now an interesting place because this is actually one of the last mechanics that the game doesn't quite tell yet. Also, guess what? You don't need these nebulas. They aren't important. However, you do want to take out these dinos that are heading ahead of you. There is something that happens when you kill them all. It's like a domino effect, or a chain of events, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It works because of chain attack. What can I say? My puns are off the chain because of how I link them together. You pissed off? You're going to attack me? Does that mean our affinity is going down? You hate me, I really feel it. Oh well. I lost track there, sorry. Anyway though, there isn't much different between these dinos and what we faced before, so we will just quickly kill them all, and I will get on to the next stage. The only thing I will say is just watch out for nebbers because they can blow you away and blow you down.
I'm getting ganged up on here.
Uh-huh. Shug says, bad time to wink. This is a bad time to wink at the camera. Oh, Fiora's gonna die. Hello, audience. How are you doing? I'm playing dead while Fiora died. Shug, are you sure? Are you sure Zanza's gone? No.
This was my plan all along.
I play dead and then Fiora dies. I take care of Zanza alone. It's a genius idea. This is a really awkward time to say it, but once those dinos are all dead, these horses take their place. You kind of want to be on your guard should you get surrounded by like this. Take out the meaningless enemies first, and trust me, it's gonna make your life a hell of a lot easier.
What is that Barg doing?
I think he's stuck behind the skyfish. There it is. That would have been bad. boy! That was hell in a handbasket. And if you're not careful, that can get worse. But lucky though, since they are off-group enemies, you get the rare drops pretty much instantly. And also, how raspberries, they're one of Charlotte's favourites. You want to hang on to them. But once all of those enemy waves are killed, only then will this guy spawn. This is only one of the few instances in this game in which after a certain amount of enemies are killed in certain locations, does the unique monster spawn. And my god, what a fiendish mechanic it is. So much so that the name's after him. Fiendish Holburn. This guy is all physical except, say it with me now, Dark Breath. Woo woo. Anyway, he has an awakening attack in which you can definitely just mitigate right there. He has an agility up and strength up. This guy can be dangerous with that attack because he can sometimes outspeed you if not at the high enough level, and he can also kick your ass if he wants to. Plus, when he has his two other mini cows next to him, yeah, it could be just combo hell and just very much a hard hit. Look at how this guy does not have any topple spikes or day spikes to speak of, so you're all good there. The sound art though can topple you and everyone else should you not be careful. And he just hit this crazy state, so do with that what you will. No, guess what? You did what you will.
Crazed?
Yeah.
He became crazed.
But there we are. And apart from that, the only difficult thing that he has apart from no attacks that he is, as all three of those enemies have ferocious gore, which can be multiple hits and are very strong hits at that, and they can knock you back. But seeing how you're on graded enemies or graded platforms at this rate, not really that much of a problem. What is that one Auburn doing? He's just like ramming into the unique monster's ass. I mean, seriously, go back. There's like a good minute of that guy just like running in place, running into his ass. I guess that's what demons do when they're bored. Okay. I guess just pawing each other in the ass. I mean, dogs say hello by sniffing your ass. Like, is that what they do? Hey, I want to say hello. Let me ram you up the ass. I have no clue. Let's just kill them all and then be done with it. Thank God. The only downside of that fight is they count as one group of enemies. So unfortunately, you're gonna get one drop. Yeah, and the other bugs they drop are drive boost, starlight kick, shield bullet, and you can do it. And do it we just did.
And this isn't gonna be the last time you're gonna see enemies of that archetype.
No. You see that torch up there? That's our soul. Just being burnt. And just being taunted. But anyway though, I think we'll call things there. On a sunny yet hellscape veranda, we'll finish things here. So, that said guys, thank you very much for watching. For God's sake, for once, a straightforward episode. Much better than the last episode. I see what I did. I brought it back. I started with it, and then brought it back to end.
I like how that looks like a claw holding a fireball.
Hey, it's better than something else which we made a joke about.
Oh yeah?
On the stream. In which we will not put on screen right now.
Melia's armor as well.
Yeah, what about it?
Just the top of it. I just can't get over it.
Oh, what? How more? The cleavage.
No, it to me it just looks like there's hands cupping them.
What?
These hums are safely on their way.
I just can't unsee that.
Hold on. What are you saying?
Oh.
But what are you asking of me right now?
I'm not asking you to didn't do anything.
You just asked me to look!
No, I'm just saying. I'm making an observation of what I'm.
But why are you making an observation there?
It's just something I noticed. I'm not trying to look there.
That thing must be stuck
Okay.
in my hand. This is my pledge to
I
those
just
that have
can't
died.
unsee it. It looks like there's hands cupping her there.
Is it?
Don't use the term cupping, for the love of God!
That's what it looks like.
But anyway though, guys, if you liked the video, be sure to like it. If you dislike the video, then, well, you can join our soul in that hand. Except ours is gonna get away. Yours may not. But if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.